All right, so today I want to talk to you about success in a freight broker business, because we know that there are people that are successful and there are people that are not successful in a business. People fail every day in a freight broker business, in any business for that matter. But I think that there's something different. There's something in our minds. We're wired differently when we're successful business owners as compared to those that are not successful. Just like when you take a look at people that are healthy and people that are not healthy. Right? People that are healthy do intentional things to make sure that they maintain their health, to help them to become even healthier, right? And what it is that they're doing is, for example, exercising and being intentional about that. Saying to yourself, hey, 3 days a week or 4 days a week, I am going to commit and dedicate myself to giving my body the exercise that it needs to maintain myself, right? And then there's others that don't give it that same commitment and dedication because it's tough. It's not easy, right? That's how it is in a business. It's not easy to be a successful business owner. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it, right? It takes a long commitment. It takes dedication. It takes a lot of intestinal fortitude. It takes you wanting to overcome challenges, and not just wanting to, but pushing yourself beyond the norm, right? Sometimes we think that good things are going to happen. They're just going to keep happening because somehow we're going to be lucky. Luck is good. I guess it's good to have a little luck, but work ethic to me is better than luck. If you have a good, strong work ethic, if you know what it is that you want, you're intentional about what it is that you're doing, you have a much better chance of achieving your goals. I personally believe that you should be ruthlessly ambitious. That doesn't mean that you should take anything from somebody else. That doesn't mean that you should steal something from somebody else. That doesn't mean that you should be stabbing somebody else in the back. That means that you should be very, very intentional about what it is that you're doing, and you're attacking that thing day in and day out because you know what it is that you want. You know what it is that you want to achieve. When you do it that way, when you say, hey, you know what? Whatever it is that I have to do, whatever I have to give of myself, whatever I have to sacrifice in order to achieve success, I'm willing to make that commitment. Now, don't get me wrong. It's one thing to say that. It's something entirely different to actually do it, to actually meet that call every day. Every single day you're giving of yourself. You're sacrificing yourself to make your business work. Because let's make sure that we understand something. It's not easy being a successful business owner. Most people are not going to be successful. But that's for the very reason that we don't put enough into it. We don't have enough real ambition to go out and overcome the challenges that you're going to have, right? It takes ruthless ambition to overcome challenge after challenge after challenge. It takes ruthless ambition to overcome rejection. Every day you're being rejected, right? And some people let that overwhelm them. Some people allow for that to win. And if you do, you'll never achieve the success that you want to achieve. People, I believe, they mischaracterize ruthless ambition as somehow you're greedy, right? I hear that word being used all the time is, oh, you're just greedy. That's not greedy. Most of us should be greedy because we have so little. We should be hungry. We should be much hungrier than we are, but we are afraid of somebody labeling us with a greedy tag. Me personally, I don't care anything about that. Put whatever tag you want on me. I know what it is that I want, and I'm gonna go after it every single day. Because what I know is you and I only have one life that we know of, that we know for sure. And I know I have life right now. I know there are things that I want to achieve. I have my health. There's nothing that I can use as an excuse to that's good enough for me that's going to stop me from achieving what I want to achieve. Right? Intentional. If you want to make money, you have to be intentional about making money, right? You have to know what it is that you want. And then go after it. Go after it like a lion goes after prey. You're going after it like you're hungry, like you have to eat, right? Because when we get hungry and we have to eat, we're going to go and get something to eat. That's how it works. Same way in your business. You know what it is that you want. You have a target on what it is that you want, and you're going after it every single day. Business just doesn't happen. You just don't happen to be successful in business. You just aren't lucky to be successful in business. Work ethic, work ethic, work ethic is the key. If you have a strong work ethic, if you know what it is that you want, you have the desire, you have the intestinal fortitude to keep going and trying to achieve what it is that you want, you have a really good chance of achieving it. But if you lay back, if you sit back and say, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to approach this thing in a lackadaisical way. I'm just going to hope that I can get to what it is that I want to do. I want to achieve a certain goal, and I'm just going to hope that I achieve it. No, man, that's not going to work. For some reason, nowadays, it's like masculinity is seen as a bad thing, right? Being strong is seen as a bad thing. It's like almost like now you should be a pacifist, right? You should be this type of person that just says, oh, okay, if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. If you think like that, most times you're not going to get what it is that you want in this life. Because in this life, I can guarantee you, there's not much that is given to you, right? Now, yeah, we have a lot of things given to us as far as your heart is given to you. You didn't do anything to work to get that necessarily. Your brain is given to you. You have a brain that has been given to you. So why won't we utilize that powerful thing that we have between our ears to get the things out of life that we want? Because that is what's satisfying about life. Being able to achieve some of the things that you want to achieve while you have life. And not when you get 70, 80, 90 years old, but while you can still enjoy some of the things that you want. Do it now. Go out and win now. Why? Because you can. Because you have the capacity to, right? The only question is, will you? Will you drive yourself to the success that you want to achieve? Will you have that intestinal fortitude within you to say, you know what, I'm going to go after it, and I'm going to go after it every single day until I achieve what it is that I want to achieve? Most of us say that. Most of us start off with ambition. Most of us start off saying, I want something. But our work ethic does not match what it is that we want. We say that, but work ethic is what's going to drive you to your goal, right? That's what you have to do. You have to have a strong work ethic, and you have to be willing to go through the challenges, go through the rejection, go through the no's, people telling you no over and over again, right? You have to be willing to accept that as par for the course. That just comes with it. It's the business we've chosen, right? Ruthless ambition. Be ambitious. Go after the things that you want in this life, and you have a much better chance of achieving your goal. That's what I wanted to share with you today. I certainly hope this information has been helpful. I believe that we have a much better chance. We have a much better chance when we go out and we are intentional about what it is that we want to do. We have that desire within us that's driving us, fueling the fire, right? When we have that drive, and then we're willing to say, you know what, even when things get dark, you know, when the clouds come up, when it doesn't seem like we're going to make it, if we're still continuing to move toward it, even when doubt comes into play, if you keep trying to be the best that you can, keep trying to pull the best out of you, I think you have a much better chance. As a matter of fact, I believe that you will achieve your goal if you keep going after it. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of your week. See you at the very top, because the bottom is much too crowded.